Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going on an adventure together. Imagine you are visiting a new city, a place you've never been to before. There's so much to see, so much to explore. This story is perfect for English beginners, so I will use simple words and easy sentences. Let's enjoy this journey together. The day in a new city. It was a bright morning when Sarah arrived in the new city. She looked around with excitement. The streets were busy, full of people, cars and bikes. The buildings were tall, almost touching the sky. This city was very different from her hometown. Everything felt new and exciting. Sarah decided to start her day with breakfast. She walked to a small cafe she found nearby. The cafe had big windows, so she could see the street while she ate. She ordered a cup of coffee and a croissant. As she waited, she watched people passing by. Some people walked quickly, maybe going to work. Others walked slowly, enjoying the day. After breakfast, Sarah wanted to explore. She pulled out a map to plan her route. Her first stop was the city's famous park. The park was big and green, with many trees and flowers. She saw families playing, friends chatting, and people relaxing on benches. Sarah found a quiet spot by a fountain and sat down to enjoy the view. While she sat, a friendly dog ran up to her. Sarah smiled and petted the dog. The dog's owner came over, and they started talking. The owner was kind and told Sarah about a museum nearby. Sarah thanked them and decided to visit the museum next. The museum was full of interesting things. There were paintings, sculptures, and even old clothes from many years ago. Sarah walked slowly, looking at each exhibit. She felt like she was learning so much about the city's history and culture. After spending a few hours in the museum, Sarah felt ready to see more of the city. She stepped outside, feeling the cool afternoon breeze. The sun was still shining, and the streets were now even busier. She decided to head toward the shopping district. The shopping area was colorful and lively. Small shops and street vendors lined the streets, each selling different things. There were clothes, jewelry, books, and souvenirs. Sarah couldn't resist buying a small keychain with the city's name on it, a little memory of her visit. While exploring the shops, Sarah noticed a food stall with a long line. People were excitedly waiting to order something that smelled delicious. She got in line, curious about the food everyone seemed to love. When it was her turn, she tried a local snack she'd never had before. It was warm, crispy, and so tasty. She smiled, feeling like she was tasting a piece of the city. As the evening approached, Sarah walked toward the river that ran through the city. She had read about a beautiful bridge there, so she wanted to see it at sunset. When she reached the river, the view was breathtaking. The water reflected the orange and pink colors of the setting sun, and the bridge looked magical against the colorful sky. Sarah stood on the bridge, watching the city lights slowly turn on as the sky grew darker. She saw boats moving along the river, and people strolling by, holding hands or taking photos. The city looked different now, softer and calm, like it was ready to rest after a busy day. As night began to settle over the city, Sarah decided to explore one more area before heading back to her hotel. She had heard about a popular street full of music and lights. Curious, she made her way there, following the sounds of laughter and music echoing through the streets. When she arrived, the street was alive with energy. Musicians played guitars and drums, filling the air with lively rhythms. Street performers showed off their skills, doing magic tricks and dancing. Small groups of people gathered around them, clapping and cheering. Sarah couldn't help but join in, feeling the excitement and joy around her. As she walked further, she found a cozy restaurant with outdoor seating. Twinkling lights hung above the tables, creating a warm glow. Sarah decided to stop and have dinner there. She ordered a dish the waiter recommended, something she had never tried before. When it arrived, it was colorful and full of different flavors. She took a bite and felt happy that she had tried something new. While she ate, Sarah thought about all the things she had seen and done that day. Every place she visited, every person she met, made her feel connected to the city. It felt strange but wonderful to be in a place so different from home. Even though she was alone, she didn't feel lonely. After dinner, Sarah took one last walk through the lively streets. She could see the city's buildings lit up in the night, their lights reflecting in the windows and casting a glow on the streets below. She realized how beautiful the city looked at night, like a different world compared to the bright, busy day. As Sarah wandered back toward her hotel, she felt a sense of peace. The city was quieting down, and only a few people were left on the streets. The soft glow of streetlights lit her path as she reflected on her day. She had explored new places, tasted new foods, and met kind strangers, all in a city she had just met that morning. When she reached her hotel, she stood outside for a moment, taking one last look at the city. She felt a mix of excitement and gratitude. This day, with all its sights and sounds, would stay in her memory forever. With a smile, she whispered to herself, "Thank you, city," before heading inside to rest, knowing she would dream about all the places she'd seen. The day had come to an end, but the memories and feelings of adventure would stay with her for a long time. And that's the end of Sarah's beautiful day in the new city. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this journey with her. Exploring new places can be both exciting and a little challenging, but every moment becomes a special memory. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time for more stories to help you learn English in a fun way. See you in the next video.